Hello, and welcome to Calculating Standard Deviation. On this side, I have the standard deviation formulas. Notice there is a difference for a population and a sample. These formulas contain some less common math symbols that confuse a lot of students. Below I have the list of steps that come from the formulas. On the left, we have a problem. It says, last weekend Bill caught 7 fish in the lake behind his house. And then we are given the lengths of the fish and asked to find the standard deviation. Our first step is to find the mean or average. In this case, the mean is 11.2. Step 2 will have us create a table and list all our data values. Step 3 is to subtract the mean from each of the data values. Here, 3.1 minus the mean of 11.2 gives the negative 8.1. Do this down the column. Step 4 is to square the values from step 3. This will always make all our numbers positive. In step 5, you will add up all the values from step 4 to get the total. Our total is 155.01. You could tell that if he caught 20 fish, this would be a much larger table and longer process. In step 6, we divide. For a sample which we have here, you divide by 1 less than the sample size. There were 7 fish, so 1 less is 6. This gives 25.835. From reading, you may know that 25.835 is called the variance, but the standard deviation we get by taking the square root for step 7 is 5.08. The interpretation is that the average is 11.2 inches. The standard deviation of 5.08 inches describes how spread out the data is from the average of 11.2 inches. We'll explore the uses of standard deviation later on. Before we leave, noting that step 6, if we were dealing with population data, we divide by the actual number of data items. In this case, all 7. Here's the population standard deviation calculation, just as an example.